Everyone, we're talking about this week looking in our own daily life with the gospel and seeing how that can affect the outcome of our day. And in a daily devotional, that's kind of the point, but in a pandemic, we're looking at a heightened sense of trouble that each of us, whereas maybe we used to be able to go outside and never think about it, many people are afraid of going to the grocery store. I'm literally hearing from people. It's even young people going here, going there. It's something we never really entered into before. So we want to look at each day, how we make it through the day. And we talked about Ephesians chapter 6, putting on the full armor of God as we go forward. And the one part of the full armor that we want to talk about is the gospel and the preparation of peace. The sandals is what it's called, or the footwear. And the Roman legions are where this came from, the Apostle Paul was referencing. And their sandals gave them, it was a very specific type of footwear that gave them an ability to be very mobile and to move and to get out and around. And that is what the whole point is that the gospel will give you an ability to be safe, to get around. And how does it do that? Because a lot of people would think that's in a silly way, but that's not in a silly way. We want to social distance. We want to do everything, all the above. We're doing the COVID response. We're doing it as a church. We're doing it as individuals. We're seeing great results in society, but as a Christian, there's something more that the gospel can operate in you. And I kind of said it's like taking a supplement, like a protein powder when you're working out. It's an accentuation of your abilities. And this is very true. The gospel specifically for you will give you a peace that passes all understanding. How does that work? Yesterday I talked about, in this whole time of about, say, 3 weeks, one night I had a very clear sense to be careful the next day. And when the day arrived, as I went around the things I needed to do, I saw why. And so of the whole time, I saw one day where that kind of entered into me the day before when I was praying. Very late at night I was praying, and I had this little sense to be very, very cautious. And I saw why the next day, and I saw it in action. And I was thankful to the Lord. God can point you in the right direction. Why God does this, and it says it as the way in which Ephesians 6 says it, and the way in which we need to understand it is it says God gives you this armor so that you're able to stand. But the point is that you're able to make a stand in your life. And it's not that you're necessarily, as a person, going to gain a lot of valuable kind of new things in your life necessarily right now, but you're going to make it. That's the point. And you're able to make a stand right now. That's the defensive nature of the full armor of God. And in this instance, with the ability to be mobile, the ability to kind of make it through your day, God is positioning you to rely on Him in the challenges. And so making a stand isn't in your own strength. It's God guiding you. It's God listening to you. God cares about your prayers. Yesterday we said pray every day. Today we want to say making a stand means having the confidence or having the courage to rise up and to make it through this pandemic in a way in which you wouldn't be able to. You resist kind of doing things in the flesh, the stupid ways that maybe I could do things if I wasn't listening, the ways where I could get angry, the ways where I could belittle people, the ways I could react in a human nature. We're all under so much pressure, it's hard to make a stand. Making a stand right now, if you were to do it in human nature, you could really hurt in relationships. You could hurt people. People are listening to you right now. People are relying on you right now. And to make a stand means having courage and to face today with hope. To face today not with the shallowness of a temper. To face today there's a lot of trouble and it's nothing you or I brought on us. But it's like it could cave in on you, but it doesn't have to. How do you do that? The gospel of peace. Allow God to guide you through every day so that your words are a witness. So that God reveals Himself to the people listening to you right now. He reveals Himself. There's a revelation of God coming through you. In a time where everyone could buckle, you're a strong tower because God's with you. And you can show that right now through the armor that God has given to you. You can be there. You can be the one that leads and instills in people a value of who they are right now. Make a stand, not in yourself, but allow God's gospel to shine through you in Jesus' name. There's a point God can use you today, and be that point of light for someone. Amen.